everyone seems to be watching the Barbie movie at the moment, but did you know that Princess Diana actually destroyed Barbie in the 90s? Want to know more? Of course you do. Well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more details in this Daily Nerd starting right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, before I jump into all the juicy details with this video's main topic, there is a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hey up, how y'all doing? If you've got some very strong opinions about this particular story, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And oh yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So this was reported by the New York Post, and yeah, the Princess Diana Barbie fail doomed Mattel's female CEO. It completely destroyed Barbie. Yes, so the details are as follows. The first and last female to actually be the head honcho, the boss at Mattel, after co-founder Ruth Handler, she was ousted for cooking the toys company's books. She was Brooklyn-born, Queen's College co-ed, and I can get my teeth back in, Jill Barad, who quickly rose from basically selling cosmetics on the road as a sales trainee for Coty Cosmetics to becoming the head honcho, chairman of the board at Mattel, whilst decked out in a Barbie pink suit, shoes and lipstick, which, you know, being at Mattel, head honcho, female, seems fitting. It's fair enough, right? She was 45 years old at the time in 1996, and she became one of only two women running a Fortune 500 company, so very historic at the time. But she was apparently brought down by, quote, a manifestation of greed and what one Barbie designer called the Princess Diana fiasco. So sales originally soared when Barad took control. She was also a fan. She had 52 Barbies, including a very rare Andy Warhol rendition of the doll that was displayed in the executive suite. During her 3-year reign, though, Barad had a secret project to overshadow Barbie's glow and growth with exclusive Mattel doll collectibles in the likeness of two international icons. And that was to be Princess Diana and Elizabeth Taylor, okay? So beginning in the mid-1990s, she'd quietly assigned her top marketing people to lobby Princess Diana to get her authorization to produce a doll in her image. But, yeah, it was definitely mission impossible without freaking Tom Cruise trying to make it possible, right? A well-placed source revealed Diana categorically refused to be associated with Barbie. She refused to be commercially exploited as a doll. After Princess Diana, though, tragically died, Mattel under Barad considered producing an unauthorized Princess Diana doll. The Diana Princess of Wales Memorial Fund charity, though, sued the Franklin Mint for producing two unlicensed Diana dolls, claiming that Princess Diana's name was being exploited like vultures feeding on the dead. So when Barad obviously saw this example, her idea of producing an unauthorized Princess Diana doll, well, that went in the bin, right? And so Barad, she wasn't giving up at all for this dream. So she decided to try and seek permission for the Princess Diana Barbie doll from the fund itself, along with lobbying the late Princess Diana's older sister, Lady Sarah McCorkadale. Now, as a staff designer, Mattel hired British illustrator Anne Zielinski-Old, who had done work for such British firms as Harrods and other businesses that carried the stamp of royal appointment from Buckingham Palace. So Zielinski Old said, quote, "They had actually hired me to do the Princess Diana doll. My being there was the manifestation of Jill Barad's greed. She wanted to do the Princess Diana doll, and they thought, here's somebody who actually works for these people who have the royal warrants. Let's get her in." And so in February 1998, the ultimate Princess Diana gown doll was presented to Barad. And as Zelensky Old recalled the moment, quote, "Jill just saw the dollar signs." A month later, Barad was shocked when the Wall Street Journal reported that Mattel's competitor Hasbro was in talk with the late Princess Diana's fund's trustees about creating a collectible Princess Diana doll, an act that at the time repulsed the UK public and British politicians like the then Prime Minister, Tony Blair, which the less said about him as far as I'm concerned, the freaking better, right? So Barad's dream had then ultimately become a Nightmare on Elm Street situation because at that point, Mattel no way was going to get approval from Princess Diana's fund, right? According to Zelensky Old, a lack of Mattel etiquette killed the relationship with the fund. And so in a desperate last-ditch attempt, Barad sent the finished doll to Princess Diana's sister. Now, Lady Sarah McCorkadale, she opens the box and she sees a sister, Zelensky Old said. It's the most beautiful Princess Diana doll, but she was horrified, shocked that something could be so close to a sister in miniature. So, because it was so realistic, so lifelike, that, Barad really, put her time and effort into making the perfect Princess Diana doll, that actually was her downfall, because that basically freaked out Lady McCorkadale, and Lady McCorkadale was like, hell no, Mattel, bye-bye, there's the door, we don't know you anymore kind of situation, right? So with one half of the dream over, Barad then focuses on trying to lobby Elizabeth Taylor, who actually then would go on to approving getting a doll made in her likeness and boost Mattel's projected earnings. This was in the wake of what Zelensky Old called the Princess Diana fiasco. So Barad did a one-of-a-kind doll with the hope of a green light for a mass-produced version. It was to be the highest profile doll Mattel had ever made. To Barad's relief, Taylor approved the doll and Mattel began to publicize it, but it ended up just being a one-off doll that was auctioned back in 1998 in front of celebrities and VIPs. The winner of the doll was actually Barad's friend, Demi Moore, who actually, I didn't know until reading this article, is a big-time Barbie collector who bid $25,000 by phone from Paris. And so, yeah, Mattel soon began marketing an Elizabeth Taylor Cleopatra doll, the first authorized portrait of the film star. By the winter of 99, though, Barad's successes had gone the other way, and Mattel was facing its worst financial situation in years. And then in February 2000, she was forced to step down by Mattel's board of directors. A colleague said, quote, "Jill cried on the plane on her way back home. Here she was coming back by herself, and her whole career was over. All because she was so determined to get that Princess Diana doll. So much money, so much time put in to create the perfect likeness of the Princess Diana doll, only to be denied, for that to be an absolute epic fail. And so because of that, it destroyed Barbie, it destroyed Mattel, which is why I'm saying, essentially, yeah, Princess Diana actually destroyed Barbie in the 90s. And this is how it was done. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course there's gonna be more, you guys, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Mattel's involvement in trying to get a Princess Diana doll being made, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters!